Lewis Hamilton arrived in Maranello on Monday morning. The entire Ferrari F1 team welcomed him with open arms, giving him a reception worthy of a member of the British Empire. This is precisely the title that the Briton was awarded by Queen Elizabeth herself several years ago. It's no small honor. Sir Lewis is the most successful driver in the history of Formula One, an undeniable fact. His talent has taken him to victory on every track in the world. Now, at 40 years old, it's time to enter the realm of legends. To do this, there was only one option: to drive for Ferrari. The Englishman left behind a safe spot where he could have finished his career comfortably. He had nothing more to prove. Instead, driven by a predatory instinct and childhood dreams, the British driver wanted to face the final challenge of his career. Winning with Ferrari has a different flavor. If, as all supporters of the prancing horse expect, he manages to bring the championship back to Maranello, he will become a living legend. The first approach took place in recent days: a visit to the factory simulator sessions and a shakedown on the track with the 2023 season car. If Lewis Hamilton felt any nerves on his first day at Ferrari's Fiorano circuit on Wednesday, he masked them completely. The seven-time world champion appeared poised as he embarked on his much-anticipated debut in Ferrari Red. Ferrari fans gathered in droves at the limited public viewing spots around the team's private track, hoping to witness Hamilton create history. The bridge overlooking the circuit was packed 10 deep with excited tifosi as Hamilton exited the garage at precisely 9:17 a.m. local time, eager to familiarize himself with Ferrari's 2023 Formula One car. Lewis Hamilton was able to test the Brembo brakes, on which he expressed a very positive opinion. Thanks to Italian technology, the goal is to solve the qualifying problems he faced last season when, with Mercedes, he used Carbon Industries brakes during braking. There was also the first close encounter with the PU066/12, a kind of lesson to learn how to best use the Italian power unit. Achieving the perfect manual memory to fully exploit the power unit with its various controls will not be easy. He's also working on this in the simulator. The Ferrari SF23 single-seater wasn't a great car, undoubtedly the weakest one produced in the wing car era. However, driving it was fantastic for Lewis Hamilton. Clearly excited, the Briton completed a reduced work program, about 30 laps where he became familiar with the various controls and at the same time started to get to know the Maranello team's working methodology. Although it's always important to get on track, next week at the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona, as we had previously anticipated, Lewis Hamilton will face a significantly more demanding test. He'll have more time to focus on the work to be done. Charles Leclerc will also be present with him. Another interesting detail concerns the test organized by Pirelli for the 2026 tires. The International Federation is well aware of how complicated it is for the Italian tire manufacturer to work on the new generation of tires without a car regulated by the upcoming set of rules. That's why they'll allow teams to use a modified 2024 car for this occasion. The seven-time Formula One world champion will thus drive the Ferrari SF24 in February. This is the car that allowed Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz to fight for the constructors' title until the last Formula One Grand Prix at the 5.281-kilometer Yas Marina circuit on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. A really good car, the basis for the car that will be unveiled on January 19th via broadcast, and then seen on track at Fiorano for the first preseason run. The anticipation is quite high, there's no denying it, because testing the SF24 will provide the first important feedback for Lewis Hamilton, looking ahead to the 2025 Formula One Championship. Meanwhile, however, the test previous car program will start next Tuesday on the Catalan track, where Lewis Hamilton's chemistry with the red car will continue to grow. The Maranello duo will have many more test kilometers at their disposal, essential for preparing for the upcoming season. The initial impression of the British champion with the prancing horse was very good, as highlighted by his new race engineer Riccardo Adami, but the work has just begun. The season has yet to start, but enthusiasm is already sky-high. The first day of testing at the Fiorano circuit, despite freezing cold, rain, and fog, drew thousands of fans to Ferrari's historic private track. It felt like witnessing a historic moment destined to become legendary. Of course, it's far too early for any judgments or predictions. Enthusiasm is there, but so must the car, born from Project 677, if Ferrari wants to fight for something great. In the meantime, Lewis Hamilton's first laps behind the wheel of a Ferrari were pure emotion. But there are still many TPC kilometers to cover, and it's already time to move forward. For now, Lewis Hamilton wraps up his week in Maranello while awaiting his next stint on the track, taking time to bid farewell to the many Ferrari fans who continue to show him their support. On the morning of Saturday, January 25th, he was seen getting into a car to head to his next destination. The seven-time world champion took the opportunity to interact with the fans, greeting them, and even stopping to sign autographs, all smiles as chants erupted around him. The Englishman then wished everyone a good weekend in Italian, which delighted the crowd. The British driver previously spoke about how his decision to sign with Ferrari stemmed from a strong personal intuition. Call it instinct or a gut feeling, but he knew signing with Ferrari was the right choice for him and would give him the challenge he needed. The British driver pointed out that there are so many incredible people in the Maranello team whom he cannot wait to work with, and he has complete confidence that together they will achieve great results. Lewis Hamilton and the entire team are now headed to Barcelona, a circuit whose characteristics are ideal for data collection and analysis. Here, Lewis Hamilton and his teammate Charles Leclerc will once again drive a previous car, likely the SF23, although some suggested the F175 single-seater could also be used. Wednesday, January 22, 2025, will therefore go down in history, as the most successful driver in F1 tried the car of the most successful team for the first time. A day that attracted many fans from all over Italy and beyond, with countless supporters who had waited a year to see the seven-time world champion. With the new venture now underway, Lewis Hamilton spoke about what motivated him to move to the Italian side. Lewis Hamilton has always known when and how to embrace new challenges in his career, and his recent switch to Ferrari from Mercedes is a prime example. In a recent interview, the seven-time world champion shared his perspective on change and how to tackle it. Lewis Hamilton explained that every new opportunity is a leap into the unknown. He noted that no one can predict the future, and that changing teams, like he did, always carries a certain level of risk. However, the British driver believed it was even riskier to remain in a place of comfort and risk becoming complacent. Lewis Hamilton's career exemplifies how embracing change is not merely about taking risks, but also about the determination to keep improving. The seven-time Formula One world champion described every Formula One season as a fresh opportunity for growth. Even during years when he had won races, trophies, and championships, he emphasized that nothing was guaranteed for the following season. His mindset, he shared, was to work hard each day to ensure that when he returned to the car, he was not just maintaining his previous form, but improving upon it. Lewis Hamilton credits his success to this mindset of continuous progress, which he considers essential for pushing boundaries and achieving extraordinary results. His message is clear: whether it's changing teams, jobs, or taking on a new personal challenge, the key is to follow your instincts, avoid stagnation, and maintain a focus on constant improvement.